Yeah, hello, welcome to this broadcast. I'm just on time, but had to tweak something in the XSplit, so I hope everything works all right. Okay, I hope you all had a good weekend. I'm going to kick off as usual with a couple of blitz games. That's cool. Okay. Yeah, that wasn't a good idea. Okay, so let's kick off now. Someone says, hoping for 1A3 Anderson's opening. Nope. I have to disappoint you. I don't play bad openings on purpose. So, Pokua Poko. I can go 1E4. I mean, I have no idea about it, but I can play some funky E4 lines if I'm pressed to do so. So here, knight d7, please. Come on, knight d7. Okay, he didn't want to do that. Maybe he plays it now. No. What a shame. That would have been funny. Now? Come on, knight d7. Okay. You can try. I mean, you can try. It's no harm in trying. So at the end, I really have to settle for some normal development. But it's not a bad position for white. Probably equal. But I had some fun hoping for, for that blunder. So let's just develop stuff and see where we go from there. Okay, have you been following the London Chess Classics today? I have not yet been able to look. I see that Nakamura beat Anand, but I didn't see how that happened. And Naka really has a great score against Anand. I think he won a couple of games in recent years. Also in London, a couple of years ago, he had a nice win. So, I'm fianchettoing my bishops here. It looks a little bit better for white, this position, I think. A little bit. Yeah, it looks like he's trying to... Yeah, what is he trying to do? Taking on e4, maybe. Yeah, seems that he's happy to trade. Yeah, kibitzing. I think ICC has a broadcast of the event, so I don't want to really do a broadcast myself of the remaining games. And Carlsen's game is going to be a draw anyway. That's an absolute draw. I mean, you don't even have to be a great technical player like Mickey Adams is to make that draw. I think I probably would manage that myself, and I'm not good at technical play. Okay, so this is not much. That queen is very, very annoying. I tried to trade it. He's not going for it. Okay. Is he going for some knight d5 here? Or I don't quite understand. Maybe. Yeah, hello to AOC, Chainblade and Cool Pawn. Also to Bayerischer Schweizer. Some regular guests of that broadcast. Yeah. Let's trade this. Okay, so we have this endgame. Yeah, I hope that we have a mod here, but it's possible that our moderator is busy is busy with the broadcast of London. I didn't get the mod rights myself. I was simply busy doing other things. So I'm going to centralize my king and see. Okay, I'm a little bit ahead in time. That's good. Not sure why he went f6. It looks like a weakening. Threatening g4 now. Slightly inconvenient now for him. Yeah, I'm not so much into the Fallout scenarios that game Fallout 4. Today I spoke with a student of mine, and he suggested I should do a let's play. I think what I'm going to do is if they do this, if they do a successor to Skyrim, yeah, I will definitely play that, and I will do let's plays on that one. Okay, he's giving me the A file. Wow, what is he doing here? Now I've got a C pawn. Now I've got a C pawn. That's comparable to John McClane in the Die Hard movies, right? Now I've got a machine gun. I've got a C pawn. It's not as bad as the machine gun, but still the C pawn is not so nice. Okay, so I'm not sure that I want to trade this. I think I'd rather not. I can take g4. Okay, we can take g4, but I still want to keep that pawn. Okay, Rook d3 now for rook d7. Let's do this. Maybe I should take more time here, actually. Playing this a tad too quickly. He might have e5 now, right? No, he gives the exchange. Okay. But c7 is the queen, right? Weird. Who was the director of Die Hard 2? Rennie Harlin. I know stuff like that. I'm good with movie stuff, so especially if the movies are not super current. Yeah, so I won the first game. Rare occurrence. So let's go with the new 5-minute game. Yeah, I'm good with stuff like that. Who directed this and that movie? There was a question. Would you be able to steal a game from Magnus at any time control? No, I don't think so. But I mean, I think that there was this funny thing that that Lawrence Trent tried. Yeah, play with against Magnus with the rook odds. And I think I could score better than Lawrence did. I'm not quite sure how he managed to lose 4 games a rook down against Magnus. A rook down is really a lot. I mean, it's not like 2 pawns or something like that. A rook is a lot. I don't follow Game of Thrones, so I have to pass on any quizzes there. Yeah, I beat Nakamura like 3, 4, 5 times, but I also lost like 50 or so. So you can always score at the odd game, but the difference is just far, far too big. Okay, shall I play something boring? Come on, I play something boring just once. Yeah. Play the exchange line here. I have a really good score with that. Yeah, I think Lawrence lost most of the games on time. But still, I think you shouldn't. Rook odds. Rook odds is a lot. Yeah, here I'm threatening c5, and I'm still within my book knowledge. So let's say what Victor Kiyoshi is coming up with. Hello also to Fire Breathing Dragon. Are you from Skyrim? Are you one of the Skyrim dragons? Probably not. I have to admit that when we talked about those games last week, it made me reinstall Skyrim and start a new game. I'm not playing like hours a day, but a little bit. And it's fun again, visiting all those places where I've been to tons of times. A bishop to d8, that's funny. Probably not such a bad move. Okay, it's b4, right? b4. Yeah, Danny Rensch played 30 seconds against 1 minute. I actually, to be honest, I really, it's hard to tell, but I think 30 seconds against 1 minute against Magnus, I wouldn't do so bad because I can actually play really quickly over the board. It's I'm very quick with moving the pieces, what I'm trying to say. So I'm reasonably confident that 30 seconds against 1 minute would do pretty well. Yeah, this is not very exciting, but at the same time it's also not very inspiring for black. Let's see, maybe that bishop move was a bit lame, to be honest, but he didn't do anything. Okay, I thought that he might play quick bishop d7 and somehow try to do something against me coming to d5. To receive the IM title after age 40, if you're rated 1900 now, that's very difficult. I have to be honest there, that's very difficult. So let's see. Okay, I think I wanted to go knight to d3, but getting it to d6 looks even better. Bishop e6. Okay. Well, if he takes it, those pawns should be dangerous. Yeah, everybody can become IM with intense training. I don't think that. I don't think that's true, even though it might be some Russian saying, but it's not true. Some people simply don't have the talent. And it's a matter of when you start also a little bit. If you really start the intense training at 40, then it's very difficult to do. Okay, so he's moving his pawns up. I think I'm trying to open the G file. My pawns are very dangerous. So what is he doing? Yeah, I think I'm going up. I don't believe that this is so dangerous. And now I thought knight to d6 must be good. I just hope that his pawns are not so dangerous. I think they cannot do much. Hope I'm right there. So king e5, I guess, and then c6. Yeah, I mean, I'm usually more of a bishop person, but the knight on d6 is pretty strong. There's a question by Moritz here. In my book, I mentioned that I'm a chess book addict. Is there any advice for chess book addicts how to get rid of that addiction? Well, it depends a little bit. I think it's one of the addictions that are not that that terrible. I mean, it's not like you're addicted to some sort of morphine or something like that. So I think we all need our guilty pleasures, and if it's just chess books, I think we should be okay with that. Okay, I'm trying to do this here, and hope that this is a good choice. Taking on g6 and knight e3 was my idea. Or is there something better? And then I hope that c6 wins. Couldn't really see a defense. King e7, is that holding? Yeah, some of the older books they might have some value. Yeah, you're right. So I think I'm taking this so that the d pawn will not queen with check. So what is this? Is it an idea to move the knight so that, like here, he's threatening to take and play d2. If I play c7, takes, I mean, I can just promote, right? I can promote now, or if I take d2, queens, I don't see a win there, but I can promote here. Okay. No, he's fighting. He's fighting. slightly pointless. Okay, so this is mate, right? Yeah, so win. A win. Yeah, reading chess books to help your board vision. Yeah, it helps if you if you read a book without setting the board up. That's kind of useful. Yeah, I think my system is a good book for an advanced player to understand the development of chess concepts better, but it's not a good book for a beginning player, let's say, as many things are kind of weird to be honest. Rob Naldo. Are you a fan of Cristiano Ronaldo? That wouldn't tell something good about your taste. Anyway, so we've got the Zurich variation in honor of our viewer here, Bayerischer Schweizer. Let's see. I can actually take with the queen there if he likes. Doesn't. Okay, I can go to e7 or back to b8, but I like this. And I'm happy to get the bishop here if he... No. That's an interesting position, actually. Let me think about it. I think I'm going b6. The best thing about Cristiano Ronaldo is that he always plays badly against Germany. Always have a good laugh when he plays against us. So let's see how to regroup this. Getting this knight over to f6. Looks kind of weird, I know, but let's see. Oh, he played it in a good way here. I didn't expect this to happen here, bishop h3. Yeah, it's a good move. Oh, that's indeed true. Huh. No, that's no good. What did I do here to get to this crappy position? I just played it in a far too relaxed fashion. I'm not sure if I should have gone a5. Has Cristiano Ronaldo ever scored with a free kick? I always only see this weird kind of when he positions himself with the ball and then never does anything good. Anyway, so this is yeah, the kind of position that you sometimes get. My king position looks a bit on f8, but maybe he makes a mistake, trade queens. Oh, he trades queens. No, that's good. Now I like my position again. I mean, not that I'm better, but at least I have some ideas. Okay. I get some play on the f file, maybe. King e7. Okay, g5 of course. And I have h5, h4. Yeah, this is slightly more comfortable now for me. Just slightly. It's probably still drawish, but it's still drawish. See no way forward. It's probably a draw. I wonder. Okay, maybe I can. If I get to. No, he's just closing down the whole thing. Very intent on a draw. Yeah, but anyway, I'm going to try here. I just wonder what is the best way to do it. Probably go away there. Yeah, c6 he can take and play rook d5. Okay, I'm going to offer a draw there. Okay, he took it. So, yeah, that wasn't good, but the draw is a draw is a draw. What can you do? There's a question, how many daily blitz games are in my stock right now? Not so much, just a couple, I think. Can you play the Scandinavian? Yeah, I can do it, but don't expect wonders. Yeah, I could have played b5, but I couldn't really see where it leads me. Going to request a game, but didn't get one yet. So I think here we go. OJ something. OJ 72. So maybe for a Queen's Gambit or something else. Can I do something else? Okay. I know that doesn't look very aggressive, but there are a couple of ideas. This is one of them. He just fell right into that little trap. Here black already is in slight trouble. Okay, that is a good defense. That's a good move. But white has a slight advantage here. Maybe queen b3. Okay. Yeah, that looks kind of nice, right? Why is he playing instant moves? Is that so easy, this position? Yeah, I don't know. I always feel like a bad chess player when I play against many guys. They just play move after move. Yeah, just like machines, and I cannot do that. I always have to think a little bit. So, okay, is d5 good here, or just this? Come on, give me the bishop pair, please. The complete bishop pair. No. Okay, so I go b4 now. That looks good for white. Knight d5 blunders a pawn. Oh, I forgot about this move. That's embarrassing. Okay, it's not a big deal. So here, yeah. Do I take d5? That doesn't look good. Let's open up. Let's open this up. Yeah, someone says that. Maurice Ashley said Topalov was winning 20 minutes ago. Yeah, that can happen because Ashley usually just reads out the computer evaluation and adds no human element to his thoughts. Sometimes it's just a bit weird because the positions sometimes are not clear at all, and he just says someone is flat out winning, and I don't know sometimes why this should be the case. Yeah, there's still humans playing the games. Okay, so here I can of course try to double. Rook b1, there's rook b8, that doesn't help. Yeah, probably equal. Probably equal, or is he invading on the b file or something? I don't know. I don't think I should be in trouble here. Interesting. He tries to fix that pawn on a4. I can go bishop d2. Maybe I should. Okay, that is not the most inspiring move ever, but it's pretty sound. Oh, he takes h3. Oh, I'm playing badly. Oh. Oh, I shouldn't have blundered that one. Okay. I was a bit surprised that he took with the e-pawn. That was a strange move, but it irritated me enough that I blundered h3. Okay. So let's put some pressure on the c6 pawn. Okay, I can also take the b file if you insist. No problem. Oh. Bishop d2. I'm not really seeing much here. That's not good. I thought he would take with the pawn. This is why I was spending time. 5-card draw asks, what is a good GM to study that has a very narrow but good opening repertoire? Dreyev or Volkov? Question mark. I'm not sure. I don't understand Mr. Volkov's openings or any of his plays, so hard for me to say. Dreyev is an excellent player to look at, of course, especially if you play with white, yeah, with 1d4. He's got a great d4 repertoire. So do I get that e5 move somehow? F5 move, I mean. Doesn't look like it. What a bad game. What did I do there? That was a really bad game from that very nice opening position. Pretty awful. Tja. Okay, I will still continue a little bit. Very little hope though. Even with awful technique, you should win this. And he didn't play bad at all this last couple of moves. Yeah, he will get this one, right? He will get the a-pawn. That's the issue. Okay. Could have played rook g1 as well, but rook b3 is a slight threat. Is there something that I can do here with stalemates or stuff like that? Probably not. Now you can just check me. Bishop c3 is stalemate now. No, almost. I have a g-pawn. I have a g-pawn. Yeah, okay. I have a g-pawn. Okay, so let's resign this. Okay, he played that well. Pretty bad out of this opening. I should have won that actually out of the opening. It was too good. Okay, so playing the blitz king here. Okay, I go for f5, but they all know that nowadays with d4 and so on. You rarely get those good positions. Oh, he doesn't do it. Okay, that's nice. Okay, let's take and hope for some funny attacking game here. E3, yeah. They all know it nowadays, how to defend against that stupid attack. Not all of them, but most players, that f4 kind of attack. Okay, I'm trying to slow him down on the queen side a little bit. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, maybe takes knight d2, something like that, over to c4. It's a bit unsound, this position. I have not seen the game Hawkins-Pert, no, from the British KO Championships. Didn't look at any of those games. Okay, I should think. Yeah, I should just think. I absolutely didn't think about what his idea was. I just saw the bishop b2 nonsense. No, it's not nonsense. He attacks my pawn. I should really think. My playing a little bit. Yeah, I just play moves and I don't think. That's not good. Wow, it's just a terrible position. Looking at c4 square. Trying for queen d7 at f4. I mean, there's still some chances, but it's a pretty terrible game. Can I get that in? Queen d7. Yeah, I mean, if he goes knight c4, even that is good for white. Just trading into that endgame. I can do that. Maybe I can play. Maybe I can play that. Yeah, he goes for that. Yeah, I don't have a big choice there. I have to take the pawn back. That's a pretty... bishop d5. Come on. Okay, after that game I really have to focus. This is not acceptable. I mean, you can play bad moves here and there, but I'm just playing like an idiot. Rook d1. Or that one. That also wins. Come on. Yeah, okay. So let's focus now for a couple of games. That was really bad. Really bad. An e4 counterattack? I don't think so. That position was just terrible. After I missed that, the bishop comes to a3. Before that, I was okay. I actually think that this is no good here, that white setup. I mean, you can play it, but it isn't particularly dangerous. But the way I played it, it was super dangerous. Okay, Nos Dormu. I'm going to win that game now. Just have to apologize that I'm a little bit less chatty. I want to play a decent game and beat this guy. Yeah, this is a line that I have some experience with. Usually getting good results with it. Black has to work a little bit to get c5, and oh, he's not doing that. So I'm going to take here. And now make sure that c5 is not played that easily. Okay, if I can prevent him from going c5, my position is better. Okay, he just plays it. Okay, that's not good, but I understand that he feels a little bit under pressure there. I think I'll take with this. Not quite clear how I should take, but I have to take the pawn. e5. Interesting. Okay, I cannot take e5. I mean, okay, I can, but d5, bishop c5, queen takes. It looks wrong. Okay, I'm going back and take with the knight on d4. Okay, so taking the queen. Queen e2 looks normal. Yeah, queen d5. I saw the move, but I didn't really see a good recipe against it. Okay. Can take a6 now, but then he's got rook c5. Okay, this doesn't look great, but couldn't really see an alternative. There he goes a5 now, and I don't quite see what I'm doing then. No, he's playing this super aggressive style. Yeah, have to. So have to go back. Yeah, it's quite funny. It's actually the many Brazilian players have a very active and somewhat unsound style. It's really, really funny. It's almost some kind of pattern. Even the strong ones. So what is this? Tries to take on f2, of course, but I can play rook c1 or something. Bishop b2 then. I don't think I can take him. Let him take there on f2. Okay, I don't see a great move there. Bishop c4, queen c3, yeah, just completely bonkers stuff. What a really hate those kind of game. You're like winning after move 15 or something, and he kind of wriggles himself out of it. You can just take a4, yeah? And I have no idea what he's thinking about here. And now he does it. Or is there something that I don't see here? I don't see a tactic or anything. have no live tournaments planned at the moment. Doesn't look like I win this game as I had planned. And yeah, I don't know. Bit of a shame. Trying for counterplay against f7, of course, but maybe he can still just play the b pawn up. Wants to go to f6, it seems. Then I can take. Let's try. Queen d5 is some kind of mate, if I can get that in. I have rook a1 in some cases. No, I can just take this. Oh, come on. Queen d7. If I go queen d7, where is he going with this? Queen d7. Okay, then I have to win the next game. What a bad streak here. What am I doing here? That's really bad, right? I lost 3 in a row. I won 2, then I lost 3 in a row, playing like a complete moron. Okay, I have to win that one. So, let's see. Smitter, wait. Is that one of those guys? No. Yeah, I didn't understand many moves that my opponent played, but this, and now I get this line. Oh, come on! You're really torturing me now with this kind of lines that I always forget to look at. Okay, I'll play something passive here. That d4 line, that is, it's on my list for ages to finally check, yeah, and I always forget that. I always forget that. So Coupon says the BRIC countries will take over the world. I don't even know what these countries are. Can you elaborate? I don't know what these countries are. I think you were talking about Brazil earlier, so the B is probably for Brazil, but Brazil taking over the world, I cannot really, I don't really see why that should happen. Knight to a5. Yeah, not much that I can do there. Yeah, he got that bishop on e7, but that wasn't the greatest piece ever. It's a pretty annoying pin there. It's again not a very nice position. I don't like to play g5 here, but I think I have to. Oh my, I really hate my performance here. That's not good. The A pawn is also weak. Wow. Yeah, he could have played e5. I'm pretty sure he could have done that. But it's terrible for black in many ways. The way he plays it is perfectly fine. No, against Meta, I have an 80% score and lost 1 game out of 7. But this will be the second one. Today everybody is outplaying me. It's not even that I'm playing badly, but they also play well. That was a bit surprising. Did he even calculate all this? Can you believe that? I mean, this actually helped my position a little bit. It was even worse before. Okay, now I can, theoretically speaking, take the queen. But that doesn't look good. Here, at least I get the d file. It's not so bad. I mean, black is clearly worse and everything, but at least I'm sort of hanging in there. Okay, so he's not taking a pawn. That's good news. So let's go in. And now I'm pretty okay with my position here. That could have been much worse. Okay. Okay, so I'm okay here. I can offer a draw here. Maybe he will take it. Get no problems whatsoever now, I think. Wow. Okay, just stay active here. Can I draw with c4? I think I can, so let's do that. That must be a draw. It was a bit, maybe a bit dicey, but I think this is a draw. G4 is H4 is a draw, F4, F6 is a draw. Yeah, it's a draw. Okay. I offered the draw. Okay, this is a complete draw now. Come on. Okay. So I somehow saved this game, or I don't know, or he screwed it up, whatever you want to make call. That was a very lucky escape. Wow, pretty awful, but I somehow saved it. Herman Steiner. So come on, let's make a draw against Herman. Let's win, not make a draw against Herman Steiner. Why does he have to play the most boring? No, he doesn't. He plays, oops, the Belgrade Gambit. Okay. What kind of stuff is that? This is an opening? Funny. Someone says Magnus went for it, he's trying to win. How can you try to win that position that Carlsen had? I saw that position 1 hour ago and it was just completely dead. So I really have no idea how Carlsen should try to win. Wasn't Herman Steiner that guy who also played with the Hollywood people, the Hollywood celebrities like Humphrey Bogart and people like that? Or am I confusing things? It would be a pure miracle if Carlsen wins that game against Adams. It was just like completely dead, at least for my, in comparison, certainly untrained eye. Yeah, Mr. Steiner is now taking a big time out and now goes for bishop g5. Okay, is he trying to castle long? Maybe he is. Okay, I'll castle. I like those older movies, yes, but I'm not a huge expert, I have to admit. Why is he never playing a move that I expect? I thought he would at least try to use that pin. Here he's just a complete pawn down. Okay. Will I watch the new Star Wars movie? What kind of a question is that? Is there anybody in the world who was kind of growing up in the 1980s who's not watching that movie? You have to be, yeah, I mean, nah. I mean, you have to be absolutely like, I don't know what you have to be to not watch it. Somehow weird, I guess, even though I have no idea what to expect. But I mean, Harrison Ford is like 70. Yeah, he's playing Han Solo. Isn't that great? I will watch that, of course. So he tries to do stuff with his knight. Yeah, my pawn structure is not exactly great. I wonder what to do here. I wonder if a5 is a move. It looks like amazing. Yeah, live under a rock or have no heart or stuff like that. Maybe be female. Yeah, that's also something. I've never played Star Trek chess, no. Okay. I can do b6 or something. He cannot take. I wonder if that is any good, yeah, what I'm doing. I think he definitely has gained in the last couple of moves. It's really questionable what if my position is any good. So rook b8. Yeah, it doesn't look great. It doesn't look great. Yeah, I'm getting this one, but he can take c5 if he likes. I don't think it's so great, but we'll see. I definitely played this very badly. Yeah, I think Luke should be in the movie, right? I mean, I think there was some suspense about the trailer. Okay. So what is this? I'm going to cover that. It's probably a draw anyway, but oh. Rook d7, he's going rook c1, yeah. Yeah, I have to. Yeah, that's very uncomfortable. I wonder, I mean, I probably have to give up stuff at one point. Going around with the rook here. Oh my. It's really awful after that opening. I mean, he was basically just a pawn down after move 5. And I managed to play it in such a bad way. And he's playing that well, yeah. That's not so bad. I mean, maybe I can win on time. I can offer him a draw. Probably he wants to try to win. Yeah, that's understandable. I offer him draw 2 times. If he doesn't take it, I have to win on time. Okay, I won that on time. I offered the draw 2 times. Not more than can I do. I don't just give up. Okay, so what do we have? Some questions? You know, no, I don't resign. Hermann Steiner says, how about resigning when you're clearly crushed? Yeah, I don't see any point in that. I mean, okay, so you can just take the draw. If he's playing so slowly, what can I do? I wanted to do one thing. Is there still a game? Wow. It's a bit screwed up, but Carlsen is still playing that. And he's winning, right? Or isn't that a win? Is Carlsen really getting a win out of this game? That's cool. Or is it not a win? I don't know. I really don't feel qualified today. Yeah, okay, guys, you have many possibilities to watch this with commentary and later. So I'm going to stop the broadcast now after a lot more than the usual 60 minutes. I still hope you liked it, even though I was kind of in bad shape. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you next week.